Hey, it is Monday night right now, and I am taking a 52-hour bus ride tomorrow, and I haven't packed yet, so I figured right now we could do that, and maybe I can share some advice or some tips on how to pack. I'm just going to use one backpack for a 2-week trip between California and Hawaii. The reason I'm doing that is because most airlines only let you take in one carry-on bag and a personal item, and then you can store luggage under the plane, but I don't like to mess with that because if that stuff gets lost, I don't even want it to be in the equation. One backpack, then my drone is going to be my carry-on, so that's already done and it's in a hard shell case. Can't do much about that. This is what we're gonna do. The first thing that I learned when I was traveling in England is that I get motion sickness from buses. So, Dramamine, which is motion sickness medicine, first thing on the list. Second thing on the list is probably not to take a 52-hour bus ride, but we already bought the ticket. So the next thing is kind of a 2-in-1 deal. They're gallon-sized plastic bags with clothes in them. So this will help protect if there's any kind of spilling on my backpack or anything gets wet. It protects that. It protects the smells from happening. If I have food in there, I don't want all my clothes to smell like peanut butter. Well, this time I don't. So putting these things in the bags, now I have these gallon-sized bags that I could put leftovers in later, that I can reuse just to put different things inside of these bags. Another thing that's great is at airports, sometimes they like to go through my stuff. So if they just pull out these bags, they're not digging through all these clothes. So, check, check, check. So the next thing that we have, ooh, this one kind of just for me here, but I got a brand new hairdryer that is retractable cord and it folds up. So it takes up almost no space, which is awesome. And then put in some hairspray, of course. Gotta bring some of that in there. And I do know that I'm flying to Hawaii, so I won't be able to bring any liquids with my carry-ons. So maybe TJ or Patrick will have fun with that. Now this is the backpack, right? Not a fancy backpack, but it has some nice compartments in it. I probably should have started by showing you the backpack. It's a little ripped up. There's a piece of gum here. So really deceiving to somebody who sees me walking around with this backpack. Might not think I have it all together, but guess what? I think I do. So the thing that's great about this backpack is that all of my clothes will go in here like this, nice and sealed tight in these bags, and then I have this whole new compartment that I actually slide my laptop bag into. So it's a little trick because I actually have 3 separate bags, but I put one inside of there, and then my drone's the other one. So there we go, sneaking through the system. Snacks, 52 hours on a bus. I'm worried that every time I get off this bus, I'm gonna stuff my face with some nasties, and and I don't want to do that because I'm sure my stomach's not gonna feel all that great for being on the bus, so I don't want to like pile in some cheeseburgers or anything. I wanted to do PB&Js because that's always a safe bet, but what happens is all your bread gets smashed up. So I thought I'd go a little heavier on the bread situation. So we got some English muffins, can't get too smashed, and small sizes PB&J, ready to go. Plastic silverware is always a great thing, but you can definitely find it at any gas station or wherever we end up stopping. I'm sure I can grab some of that. Pretzel sticks. Could have got any shape, but I figured the sticks I could fit the most into a bag, and then I could seal them up real tight and it takes up the least amount of space. And then last thing, I'm gonna bring some water or a water bottle, but I wanted to get some little juices in there. V8 is what I'm all about, so that's gonna sneak inside there. Got some granola bars. So that, as far as 52 hours go, I think I'll be okay. There's a few times where we stop the bus for like 3 hours, and I think maybe I'll try to find some food at that point. Who knows what this is gonna be like. I'm really, really pumped. So next week, make sure to stop by because that whole video is gonna be my experience on this 52-hour bus ride. This is a purchase that I made recently that isn't necessarily for the bus or plane or anything, but I bought a phone case that has a built-in battery to it. So now I have twice as much battery power, which is awesome because if this bus has a USB port, then I can only really charge one thing at a time. That reminds me of another thing. I'm so glad that we're making this video because I was about to forget one of the most important things. Okay, this right here, this is like one of the biggest hacks that I've come across so far. And that is an extension cord of some kind. Because sometimes you only get one little plug and you don't know where it's gonna be. So now, all of a sudden, I can charge 4 things at the same time if I need to. These next things I never normally have, but that big old jolly Santa brought them to me. That is some of those preloaded toothbrushes that already has toothpaste on them. Never know when you need a quick brush. And I'm gonna load up these little bottles. What are they? Are they 1 ounce? This looks big. But I'm gonna load up these little guys with some shampoo and conditioner, because what I've noticed is every time I travel, I always buy like a big bottle of shampoo and conditioner because the travel size stuff is almost the same price. And I just gotta leave it wherever I go, which is a nice little donation to whoever I'm staying with or wherever I'm at. But it is gonna be nice to just already have these little things ready to go. That should be it. As far as the clothes, I made sure to bring a week's worth of clothes, underwear, socks, all those things, and then at some point I'll find a way to wash my clothes because I don't want to bring 14 things for each day. I'm really pumped to have this experience because I want to be able to talk about it, and if somebody's thinking about traveling really far on a bus, because it's so cheap, it would be awesome to share how it actually went and if this is something that you might want to consider doing. So with all of this packing that's going on, I'm really pumped to get this done and have a video at the same time. I'll make sure to post a little clip at the very end of this video about what my luggage looks like at the end so you can get an idea of what my life's gonna be like for the next 2 weeks as far as what I'm packing. And oh man, California and Hawaii, this is freaking awesome. Spending New Year's with my best buds and then hopping over to Hawaii with a brand new friend, and I'm so excited about it. Oh man. I will see you next Tuesday. One last thing, if anybody wants to follow me on Snapchat or anything, I'm sure I'm going to have a blast drawing on some of the friendly faces on the bus. So that's just at Tom Bosco, all one word. And oh, maybe I'll see you sooner than next Tuesday.